Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Belt again. You got a quick verse of the day, man. And we can get right into the shenanigans this evening. Because belt was applied yet again. Got that belt. James chapter 5, verse 13 says as follows: If is anyone among you in trouble, let them pray. Is anyone happy? Let them sing songs of praise. Amen. All glory to God, man. But yeah, let's get right into it, man. Belt, belt, belt. We missed Friday tonight, sure. We surely missed Jaden Daniels tonight, deal. 28-7 so far. About 6 minutes left in the ball game. Once again, I'm coming live before the game's over because the game's already over. Sucks, man. Sucks. This Mahomes, man. What we expected, bro? Like we expected to go to Arrowhead with a backup quarterback and beat Patrick LeVar Mahomes second. Lesson learned, guys. Don't come in with a backup quarterback. You're gonna get that bow. Yeah, the game was competitive for a half, tied at 7 at halftime. We did force 2 Patrick Mahomes interceptions. One was a tip, a Travis Kelce drop turned into a Bobby Wagner interception, and then the other one was a heck of a play by Southside Sean. Marshawn Lattimore made a play today, and we wasted it. Bobby Wagner made a play today, and guess what, guys? We wasted it. Second half all Chiefs. Couldn't get nothing going. We had like one big pass to Terry. Outside that, Terry played well today. Terry had 3 catches, 54 yards in the touch. Nice toe tap, drag, touchdown. If you got him the ball more, I'm gonna give some of that responsibility on Cliff Kingsbury. Also just Marcus Mariota. So I'm Jarris. Jarris, come in here. Jarris, get in here. This is for you. Marcus Mariota ain't better than Jaden Daniels. Don't you ever say that in your mouth again. You understand me? Don't you ever say that again. All right, let's move on. Yeah, man. You score 7 points in a ball game, you expect to lose. We had better offensive performance with less talent, and that's demoralizing. Um, can't come in about your franchise quarterback win a game in Arrowhead, man. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do it. Won't do it. Game should have been closer. Yes. We had 2 turnovers on downs in the first half. One was a 4th and 1. I didn't love the play call. I think we just ran the ball twice on 3rd and 2 and 4th and 1. In that case, but I'm not going to kill Cliff. This is probably one of his worst call games since he's been the Commanders OC. But also Marcus Mariota got to make more plays. Like that 4th and 1, I don't know, was a miscommunication with him and Terry McLaurin. I don't know what that was, but that was bad. Jalen Lane, we had special team bonus tonight. We couldn't afford those. He muff a kickoff when we start the 1-yard line. Can't do that. Just we made too many mistakes. We didn't take advantage of the Chiefs' mistakes, and we made too many of our own. We can't go in with a backup quarterback and make mistakes. You won't get that bow. Yeah, bow. Another blowout. Another blowout loss. Dropped to 3-5 this season. And you just need 5 back. You need 5 back. You hope Laramie Tunsil's okay. He came out the game with a hamstring injury. Brandon Coleman came in, played admirably, but he's not Laramie Tunsil. And they were whooping him. They immediately start putting belt to him when he got in the game. Brandon Coleman started immediately getting belt. Belt. Bell. He was getting that belt. This was definitely predictable, man. Like, you coming in with a backup quarterback. You go, you pause when I say this out my mouth. Super pause. You go all out, balls to the wall. Pause. Super pause, okay? Because I don't want y'all to be like, oh man, Tom's out here being wild. No, pause. And you go for every fourth down, and you don't get them. This just sucks, man. It sucks. I love the game plan by Dan Quinn. To go for it. You had nothing to lose. You were below 500. You trying to save your season. Go for every fourth down, screw it. And we just didn't convert. Whether it was play calling, whether it was bad execution, a little bit of both, whatever it was, I don't really care. We just didn't we just didn't convert these fourth downs. We didn't trust this new kicker. Because Matt Gay sucks. This dude's probably worse than Matt Gay, and we didn't trust him at all. So I'm not surprised we didn't go for every fourth down. I mean, the one time we got in the field goal range in the second half, Marcus Mariota takes a sack. That's on Marcus Mariota. Cliff did not have a good game plan tonight. I said the way you win this game was ball control. You had to control the ball. Like, you could not get the Chiefs the ball. They clearly didn't listen. Supposed to run the ball, Bill, and I'm pretty sure Bill didn't have 10 carries today. Like, Terry came out this game too. Oh my Lord. Terry came back out the game. Bro, I'm done with this, bro. Just bro. Terry hurt again, bro. I'll tell you hurt. We just got the dude back. Injuries are killing this team. I'm so frustrated. On these injuries. We don't have the depth to keep this up. We can't keep throwing to Chris Moore, bro. Like, what the freak? I don't even care about the Chiefs getting us the belt. It's these injuries, bro. Like, Tunzel came out the game with the hand. He couldn't finish the game. Now, apparently, Terry McLaurin came out the game. I don't know because we getting blown out. I don't know what the heck going on, but he hurt now, I guess, again, with the same quad, whatever that is. If then Kinlaw gets hurt too, like, these injuries are starting to piss me off. Just shut everybody down, bro. Just play Jalen Lane, play Luke McCaffrey. Just tell JD to go to Cancun. I'm done. Because JD get hurt again, I'm a spaz. I can't. Like, JD already got hurt twice this year. It's already missed 3 games. Just shut Jaden Daniels down. We're not being Seattle without Laramie Tunsil anyway, so I don't really care anymore. Like, I'm mentally checked out this season. I'm not trading Frankie Louvu. That's something I'm not doing. Like, I'm not trading Frankie Louvu. That's something I'm not doing. Payne, I would move because Payne. Louvu's on a very affordable deal. I wouldn't move Louvu. I'm moving very high price players. I'll move Payne though. I'm trying to get Brian Thomas Jr. We need a successor because if Terry gonna keep getting out the lineup like this, we can't rely on him. And I love Terry McLaurin as much as the next guy. I wanted Terry to get paid. I wanted Terry to get his extension. He got his extension. But if he keeps coming out the lineup like this is bad. Like, if he's legit hurt again, like he's actually hurt again, which I pray is not the case. Um, like it's bad, bro. It's bad. But who expects to win to beat Kansas City? Like Kansas City is playing some of their best football. We gave him a half. We gave him a half, but we didn't take advantage of opportunities. Like the interception should turn to touchdown, bro. And you want to hear Cliff this, Cliff that. Cliff ain't the only reason we lost this game, man. If Marcus Mariota actually makes some complete some passes on fourth down, we actually have a chance to win this game. I'm tired of everyone just blaming Cliff for stuff and not want to blame the quarterback. Marcus Mariota is the current starting quarterback. He made mistakes tonight. I know he was efficient and threw a lot of really good passes, but when it was time to make a play, Marcus did not. Let's call it a spade a spade. We're going to do what Jaden Daniels. We got to do what Marcus Mariota too. 7 points. That's all we get. 7 points. Okay, bro. All right, bro. Too many drops, too many mistakes. We didn't take advantage of opportunities in front of us. And we almost had a third turnover. If Mr. Southside Sean, after making a play for once in his freaking life, go make another goddamn play and just land on a freaking football. That's 7 points taken away from the Chiefs right there. We're still in the game if Marshawn Lattimore falls on a fumble. Heck of a peanut punch. I think that was Frankie Lou who punched the ball out. Frankie Lou punched the ball out and got there on Southside Sean. Go get on a freaking football. Stop trying to do extra crap. Just go lay on the football, bro. Lay on the football, dude. Just lay on the football. He had a hell of an interception tonight. He had a heck of a play. That was a hell of an interception. Marshawn Lattimore will play well tonight. I'm not going to kill Marshawn tonight. I'm not going to kill Marshawn. I'm not on the Hadouken. Give him the Hadouken treatment. I'm not on that tonight. So no Hadouken treatment for Southside Sean tonight. So shout out to Southside Sean. He act like a Southeast ninja. So I gotta call him Southside Sean. He act like a 10th place light show ninja. He act like a Valley Place Southeast ninja. He act like an Anacostia ninja. So that's why I call him Southside Sean. That's why everybody call him Southside Sean. I'm pretty sure I got that from Josh Taylor and Leonard Willingham. Shout out to those guys. But nah. You went to the NFC Championship game. I want to go to the playoffs. We have still not went to the playoffs for 2 consecutive years since '91. Nah. I want to go to the playoffs, bro, and we're not doing that. So no, I'm pissed off. I know. Nah. We gotta break this curse. So no, until we break this curse, that's the final curse we have to break. We broke the NFC Championship curse. We broke the playoff win curse. We broke all the curses except for the consecutive playoff seasons. We have to break that. You have to break it. I'm sick of not making the playoffs consecutive seasons. I want a PPP, as Louis T would say, a perennial playoff participant. And that's not happening this year. It breaks my heart. I don't want the Capitals happen. Because I know the Caps are going to make playoffs. That's what they do every year. They go to the playoffs. Because they're the Caps. They're the perennial playoff participant in the city. Not the Commanders, which I love our Commanders. Not the Nats, not the Wizards. Freaking Caps. So shout out to the Caps. But yeah, defense. Like, you're not being Seattle, bro. You're not being Seattle unless everybody comes back. Like, if Terry's hurt, you're not being Seattle. If Terry McLaurin's really hurt again, um, I'm just sitting Jaden down. I'm just sitting Jaden out the game. Um, I don't care healthy or not. Season's over. Uh, these injuries killed us this year. The injuries were the death sentence of the season. It sucks, bro. Like, I want to see his team fully healthy, and we never got to see that outside week one. We had a body bag game versus the Packers, and we never turned back. Now, Tons was hurt. I don't trust Brandon Coleman to play left tackle full time. We saw how that went inconsistent, and it was inconsistent tonight when he got on the field. He had some moments, but he was inconsistent. Welcome back, Brandon Coleman. I think he's still an intricate part of the future of this team. That's why I don't think they gave up on him. I also think Chris Paul played well tonight as well. The right side was bad, including Cosme. I'm going to have a separate video about this, but we have a Josh Conley problem. And I hate saying it's 7 games to a guy's career. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not, but Josh Conley Jr. has become a problem. He can't block a soul, bro. Like, he can't block a soul. Like, can't block a soul. People have been putting belt on him since day one. Brian Burns was whooping him 5 times a Sunday and 85,000 times on Sunday. Michael Parsons sent him to the shadow room. He did well versus Max Crosby in the times he had reps versus Max Crosby. Then Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. thought putting belt. They banished him to. They should have banished him to the unemployment office. He was getting whooped. He was getting whooped in week 4. We played week 5. He was okay in week 5. It's kind of quiet, so I'm gonna give him now solid. But Nwosu and them didn't do too much. Week 6 we played the Bears. Montez Sweat has some good reps against him. He also good reps against Montez Sweat, but I don't want to say he struggled. I think he played okay, but he wasn't great in that game. Josh Collins had one great game on you. He has been okay at best, or he's been getting whooped. I get it. He's a rookie, and I'm not trying to kill him, but bro, he has been a problem. Like, problem. You might have to go sit him down. Like, you might have to. Or Marcus and JD are going to get killed. Like, they're going to get destroyed if they keep this up. Like, this is bad. Like, Josh Collins has been getting his ass whooped. I can't cuss. I love Jesus too much. He been getting his butt whooped. Okay? He been getting whooped like he stole something. And it's been a problem. And Charles Karlaftis was whooping his ASS all freaking game long. Was whooping that boy like he stole something. It's bad. And I don't like doing it. I dislike doing this. I absolutely hate doing this to her. But this, look, man. I'm going to get some posture property to Cliff Kingsbury. Give him a chip. Give him some help. If you see him getting whooped 50 minutes, give him some help. What the heck are we doing? That's just pissing me off. Like, Cliff, what the heck? If you don't throw John Bates on Josh Conley's side and pass blocking for crying out loud, instead of Josh Conley get whooped like a freaking rag doll, golly, bro. Oh gosh. I'm not fully blaming Cliff. I'm not on the blame Cliff all night thing. This wasn't a good call game by him. This wasn't a good game call by him. I'm gonna just call it what it is. Won a good game. The Chiefs are a better team. Let's also call it what it is. Let's smack ourselves back in reality. We are good. The Chiefs are. They're the best quarterback in football. And we walked in with Marcus Mariota. What the heck did we expect? Let's stop being honest. Screw the nonsense. Let's stop the nonsense here. What did you expect to happen tonight? I was hoping for a competitive football game. I was hoping for that. They didn't follow my game plan. My game plan was to play keep away. And these fools failed because they did not have an innovative run game tonight. They made Marcus Mariota too much of a pocket passer. And yes, it was effective. It was effective for a bit. The passing game was effective. Ben Sinnott caught a pass tonight. Ben Sinnott. John Bates caught a pass tonight. You have to understand, the ball distribution was great by Mariota and Cliff for a bit. My problem was we didn't run the ball effectively enough. And what did I say? Now, you want to blame Cliff for this? We'll blame Cliff for this. What did I say in my game preview, y'all? What did I say in my game preview? We are a run-first football team. We got away from our identity again. I'm going to put down Cliff Kingsbury. That goes on the laps, on the lap and shoulders of one Cliff Kingsbury. I agree with you. Fine. That's one thing I'm blaming him for. We are 3-0 when we run the ball for 150 yards plus. We are 0-5 when we do not. Can we wake up and use our brains and run the freaking football and be creative about it? For God's sake, you have a Deebo Samuel. Get creative, bro. Get creative, bro. For crying out loud, Jeremy Nichols played his face off tonight. I love what I see. He needs to be a part of this long-term solution. I love what I saw from Jeremy McNichols tonight. Very impressive. Not even gonna lie to you. Extremely impressed with Jeremy McNichols tonight. Resign him to a multi-year extension. I would do it now. Because he's a heck of a third down back. He will be the Austin Eckler replacement. We found a new Austin Eckler. Check mark. Cool. I will also say Terry McLaurin did look good tonight in the targets he had. He got hurt again. Sucks. Deebo had a run. I think it might be time to try to move on from Deebo Samuel. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Javon Kinlaw playing off his face tonight. Jacob Martin. Sir, you were impressive. I would like to sign him to a multi-year extension too. Can we go get that done, AP? I would appreciate that, sir. He should be a part of the solution long term. He has been the one guy outside Dorrance Armstrong the last 3 weeks that's been putting pressure on quarterbacks. Because Von Miller, but where's Von Miller? Where's Von Miller? Frankie Louvu. Where's Oots? Where's Oots? But Jacob Martin playing his freaking face off. Love it. And give Oots, I'm going to give Oots a pass because he's not really a full-time edge rusher. So I'm not going to kill him for it. But he has gotten some pressure. He hasn't got home. That's something I need him to work on. Get back getting home on quarterbacks. But he hasn't getting pressure. So let me stop lying. He has gotten pressure on the quarterback. Joe Wade Jr. actually had a decent game today, actually. Second half was ugly. Now, move on from Deebo. Why did I say that? Okay, let's unpack the whole thing because I'm not saying because Deebo ain't good. So let me be more specific on why I'm saying it. He's on a 1-year deal. Okay? You need to develop Jalen Lane. 2. Your season's over. 3. And 4, you're probably not re-signing them. Let's be honest. He was a 1-year rental to begin with. You just cut off the 1-year rental a little early. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. Did I tell any lies there? Let me know if I told any lies. Let me know. Let me know. I ain't gonna lie. When you lose all the players we lost, injuries are a problem. We don't have the depth, bro. Like, we don't have depth to be losing Dorrance Armstrong, Dietrich Wise, and Javante John Baptiste in 1 year. We just don't. We just don't. We just don't. We don't have the depth, bro. We don't have the depth. Jacob Martin is playing his freaking face off. That's the only guy out there who can get pressure on a quarterback. I can't blame Joe Witt for that, right? Bobby Wagner played a decent game tonight. But guess what, bro? He's still too slow. Is that a Joe Witt problem? Or is that a Bobby Wagner problem? We love to blame coaches for everything. And I get coaches deserve some type of culpability, but also maybe these players just suck. Maybe Bobby Wagner is 85,000 years old. He's 17 times older than Tim DeFaro, and he just needs to retire. Have we just thought about that? Maybe Juan Martin's a certified crash out. He needs to chill the heck out, and maybe the coaches need to smack him upside his daggone head and put belt to behind like he stole something and tell him stop doing dumb crap. That unnecessary roughness penalty cost us 7 points. Because Quan Martin wants to be a moron. That pissed me off, Quan. Quan, I'm on your head now. You've been pissing me off lately, bro. You've been kind of making me mad, dude. I'm not liking what I've seen from you the past month or so. You've dropped interceptions. You have not been great in coverage. You forced that one turnover against the Chargers, but you've been mighty quiet, my boy. And on top of that, you haven't been good in run fits. You've been missing tackles. What the freak, bro? Get it together, dude. Because you're not trash. But you darn sure playing like it. You on my crap list right now. Get it together, Quan. Get it together. I gotta take Marshawn off my crap list temporarily, sir. Marshawn played well tonight. Amos played well tonight. Mikey was getting a little work. Mikey kind of on my crap list a little bit too. Mikey be getting his behind with like he stole something too a little bit. But Quan has been pissing me off. Bro. Hold on. You know what? Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'm gonna get to all the comments. Let me go ahead and scroll up because I want to type that Debo comment real quick. But I want to blame the whole coaching staff. But we played the young guys early on defense. Maybe we won some more games. We're a stupid, unserious, undisciplined team. Now, I would give coaches some culpability, right? One, we are not the same team because it's a different year. This ain't the 2024 Washington Commanders. It's a different football team, right? But I thought we would take some of the same philosophy we took from last year, especially going for on fourth down. And we were so elite at that last year. And we're just not as great at it this year. Zach Ertz isn't as clutch on fourth down as he was last year. Zach's a year older now. It's time they play Ben Sinnott more. He caught a pass tonight. Shout out to Ben. Okay, Ben. Ben found a little open spot in his little zone, in a little corner. Marcus hit him. Nice little run out the catch. Okay. I want to see more of that from Ben Sinnott. I think it's time to develop these young guys. I think I'm not giving up on this coaching staff. I'm not even out on Cliff. I know a lot of people are out on Cliff. I get it. You're frustrated. I'm frustrated with Cliff too. But I also seen Cliff call games that were masterclasses. So I'm not out on Cliff. Am I disappointed in Cliff tonight? Yes, because I knew the game plan was keeping Mahomes off the freaking football field, and we did not do that. So when Mahomes on the football field, he can start having fun. Once Mahomes start having fun, you must as well just call it a game and go cry because you're done. You're cooked. Because Mahomes want to dissect you and just obliterate you. It's exactly what he did. He said the whole defense of the shadow run, destroyed them, dismantled them, obliterated them, whatever you want to call it. But once Mahomes got going, it was curtains. Nice knowing you. So, hey, gotta blame Cliff a little bit. Like I said, I wanted more run game. I didn't get it. He tried to do the whole short passing game, extension of the run game. That's cute, but it's nothing like the run game. The run game pushes that defensive line back. That beats up a Chris Jones. That beats up a George Karlaftis. That beats up guys on that defensive front. It allows your quarterback to get better pass protection because now they can't just tee off on your quarterback. But tonight, unfortunately, we didn't run the ball enough. And that is on Cliff Kingsbury. I will agree with that. Joey had a fantastic play in the first half. Guess what? Javon Kinlaw goes down. Now you're down 4 defensive linemen from the start of the season to now. What do you expect from Joe Witt, dude? He's going to eventually give it up. And shout out to Fresh's finest and Eddie Goldman. He wasn't ready to play football tonight. Clearly. So it just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I'm not saying he's not responsible for that. But if they worked, would you have said that? See, you get what I'm saying? Yes, he's culpable. But what if those plays worked? Then would you have said? Nada. Zilch. So you know what I'm saying? I personally wanted to run the ball more because I wanted to keep Mahomes off the field. So I agree with you. We're on the same page. If those plays work, you wouldn't get mad at Cliff. You get what I mean there? So I'm not out on Cliff. Now, I don't think you have to fire Cliff. I think Cliff's going to get a college job. So you're going to probably find an offensive coordinator anyway. I know the perfect guy. He's in Miami right now. He's going to lose his job. I don't care what they did versus Atlanta yesterday. He's losing his job because they're 2-6 and they stink. So he's going to lose his job. And I like him a lot. So that'd be my guy if I were to hire OC. But or you could just, I know it's a weird picture too. I'm fine with that. Were your defense better? They was better in the first half until everybody started getting injured. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Draft a backup quarterback. I'm fine with that. I'm actually out on trading Brandon Coleman. I'm cool with trading Debo if we had to. I'm definitely fine with trading Noah. I'm trading Deron Payne. I know a lot of people are mad about that. I would personally move Deron. It's time to find what you got in Johnny Newton. Don't y'all think it's time? I think it's time. Don't you think it's time? I think it's time. I think it's some other comments here. What up, Pro Tech? My fault. I didn't get to say what's up, LOL. I'm just about the game, man. You good, fam. I'm good. Oh, it's an old buddy creeping in. You hop in Rio channel and you hop over here. Sign off. What's up, Queen Shane? How you doing? Queen Shane, what's up, homie? How you been, man? How you been, homie? How you been, my sister? How you doing? Love you, sister. How you been? I haven't heard from you in a while. It's good to see you and good hearing from you. The talent not matching the scheme on defense. The offense is not going to get together. Pockets was a quarterback. Yeah, I completely agree with that. The talent ain't matching the scheme. To a certain extent, I think he's getting the best out of some players. Though he's getting the best out of Javon Kinlaw. He is getting the absolute apex out of Javon Kinlaw. He is getting the maximum you can get out of Javon. Javon has been phenomenal. he's getting the maximum out of Jacob Martin. Whatever you want to say about Jacob Martin, he's getting the best out of Jacob Martin. He's getting the best out of Jordan McGee. Now he's not getting the best out of Frankie Louisville. I agree with that. I don't think he's getting the best out of Mikey Sanders still either. I think Mikey needs to play outside. I keep saying that. I know it got to be a nickel. I understand they're going to be stubborn about that. The only way you're going to get more, be better at nickel back is playing nickel. I get it. I get it. After this season, maybe you should think about moving him back outside. Can we just contemplate and think about it, please? I'll be very appreciative. He's not getting the best out of Quan Martin. But also, Quan Martin's crashing out and just doing dumb crap. So he's not getting the best out of Quan Martin, right? He's probably getting his best out of Bobby Wagner. What he got left? Much left. He's getting. I don't think he's maximizing Trey Amos, but Amos is playing so well. I can't really say he isn't or he is. He's not maximizing guys like Johnny Newton. I don't think Johnny Newton's playing well at times, but he's not maximizing him. I don't think. He's squeezing when he can out of Darnell Savage, kind of. I think. Can't really say if he is or not because of Darnell Savage, but he's not gotten the best out of Marshawn Lattimore until tonight. So Joe Witt has his ups and downs. I think he's maximizing some players like Jacob Martin, Javon Kinlaw, Jordan McGee, guys like that. I think he's getting a maximum out of those guys, but also he's falling short on guys like Frankie Louvu, Marshawn Lattimore, Quan Martin, Bobby Wagner, Johnny Newton, guys like that. He's also maximized Deron Payne too. Let me rephrase that too. So that's the one high profile player I'm seeing he's getting the best out of. But all the other guys are kind of lower profile guys outside of him and Kinlaw. But yeah, the rest of the guys are not playing great and not maximizing the overall defense. So I do agree with that. I agree with that. Love you too, sis. Love you too. Love you too. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you do over here, sis. Come over here more often. We miss you. We miss you over here, Queen Shane. We miss you. I haven't heard from you. Like, you're popular every 6 months. I'll be seeing real streams, though. I'm just messing with you. But yeah. I'm sure I do want you to stop by more often. It's good to hear from you. I don't like tanking, bro. I got the franchise quarterback. I don't want to tank. I want the franchise quarterback to go get reps. Now I would say if you lose to Seattle and lose to Detroit, then I'm kind of cool with that. But right now, I'm still trying to save my season. I don't want to go for NFC Championship if it missed the playoffs. I don't want to be looking at frauds. I don't. But these injuries are killing us, man. Like, it's rough. And the only thing I'm going to blame Adam Peters for, I'm going to blame Adam Peters for one thing. I wish he had more contingency plans. I wish he had another guy like Dietrich Wise on the roster that does things very similar to him. That would help him. Because the outside zones have been killing us. And he went down. We'll get Dorrance back next year. We'll get some of these guys back. And I do want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight to say no mas. I want to fight until Miami. If we're 4-7 after the Miami game, fuck the season. I want to fight. I want to fight. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up, man. I don't. It hurts, bro. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up. I feel like the energy is just piling up more and more we try to fight. And it's like we're just fighting a losing battle. It sucks. Sucks, man. Freaking sucks. Thank you, put around everybody. Andrew Brooks, Terry. It started off with Dietrich Wise. And then it was Austin Eckler. shout out to Nichols. He's been a great substitution. I think we have found our new Austin Eckler in Jeremy Nichols. And Jeremy's a better runner with Austin at this time. But I think Austin's such an elite pass catcher. I would love to try him again on a 1 year deal. I would, but off that Achilles tear, I gotta leave that alone, unfortunately. But yeah, it sucks. I gotta see one of my favorite players in my uniform. I love Austin Eckler, so that was fun. I appreciate Austin for his time, but yeah, sucks. Sucks. It's Bates, no Bates. What play? I gotta refresh on that one. Came and Toronto and ready. I think Jordan McGee needs to be ready. I think he's a successor. You seen how he's been working with Jordan McGee in the offseason and all that, and he's been working with directly. I think Jordan McGee is his successor. I think Cameron Jones will have a specific role in coverage, specific. Uh, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, we'll see. 3 and 5 not over. Must be going. AP has some new. Or else. Kansas season we set for next year, and we thought it was hard this year. If AP is going to sell, he needs to do it now because next week is the trade deadline. So it's like you don't really have time to really figure out what you're going to do. I think it'll be dependent on the Seattle result. If they beat Seattle and they're at 4-5, they're not going to quit. If they lose to Seattle and he drops to 3-6, we've seen this from Josh Harris before. He will punt. He will move pieces. I think he should. And I'll talk about that a little later. I kind of already had a selling video who I would sell. But I might go a little deeper. I'm not moving Luke Luda. Like, there's probably 10 untouchables on this roster, and everyone else can be moved. JB's untouchable. The young guys like Bill and Amos and Johnny Newton. Guess I got to throw Brandon Coleman back on it. Because now, like, he might be our future swing tackle. I can't really move him now. I wanted to, but probably can't now. It doesn't suck. It's a good thing, but whatever. I don't want to quit either, bro. Total reset. I disagree with that. I feel we need a serious retool. I can see that, right? But total reset means you're giving up on JD. That's a total. Think about the Great Reset in like economies. You reset everything. Like, you're not resetting everything. Like, you got some untouchables. Like, you're not trading Jaden Daniels. You get what I'm saying? So I would change your phrase to a giant retool. I think we do have some retool. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. Get some more comments here. What y'all said, the coaches can't play the players, and players can't play the plays. They're just not gelling. I agree with that. They're not gelling at all. I appreciate the dialogue here tonight. I hope I'm a therapy session for some of you guys. It sucks. We're just in trouble. This season, like, we are this close to getting banished to the shadow. It's close, bro. It's really close. And it sucks because I don't want to banish my team to the shadow, right? But it's bad. It's just bad. These injuries have been killing us. The injury bug been killing us. And we also made too many mistakes. Like, we turned the ball over way more than we did last year. We can't convert fourth down like we were doing last year. Defense isn't forcing turnovers like they were at times. I think Detroit games like that. I can't say last year was a fluke, but last year the ball went our way a lot. And this year it has. And I thought the talent we brought in was going to help us overcome when the talent did not go our way. I mean, the ball didn't go our way, but unfortunately, But I don't want to say it's a whole overhaul. I don't feel like overhaul the whole secondary. I wouldn't say that. Uh, you might have to start thinking about a new starting safety. Um, it's time to think about that. We have a Quan Martin issue. Quan is a crash out. He needs, a, he needs to focus on not crashing. Um, yeah, it just sucks, bro. It sucks that his team isn't gelling offensively or defensively. We get Terry back. He gets hurt again in the same game. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating because now we might be brought to Uber drivers. So, um, welcome to a life of a Commanders fan. Um, yeah, players aren't executing. Players aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Coaches have made mistakes. But I'm not gonna always blame everything on coaching. I think sometimes the plays are good plays. Even though they weren't what I want them to be, they just want to execute. Like for example, the 4th and 1. We could have just ran the ball, got a first down. I don't disagree with that. But Terry was open. There was a miscommunication by Terry McLaurin and Marcus Mariota. I can't blame Cliff Kingsbury for that. In the game last week with Zach Ertz dropping the pass from Jaden Daniels, is on 4th down. Is that on Cliff Kingsbury or is that on Zachary Ertz to catch the football? You get what I'm saying? In the Chicago game, 3rd and 1. Okay, you could have went under center. It wasn't a good play call. But if it was executed, does it matter? Jaden needs to hold on to the football and complete the handle. That's not on Cliff Kingsbury. That's on Jaden Daniels. Do I need to give more examples? Or am I done? It's coaching, but also players have to execute that. We have to give the players some culpability. Everyone to blame for this. And unless we really look ourselves in the mirror and start really getting things going when the season's over. I'm not here for the Cliff bashing. Sorry. Has Cliff been ideal this year? No. But has Jaden been ideal? Jaden has played well, but he hasn't been as electrifying as last year. He's played well, especially from the pocket. He doesn't get under center. So why are you asking for things, Jarris? Why are you asking for things that Cliff Kingsbury doesn't do? You're being a dead horse. It's a waste of time. He just doesn't do it. Now, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. I want to win every game. That's loser talk. Now, we don't have the horse. We don't have the horses. This is what it is. But I'd rather fight. I'd rather fight so we can't fight no more. We might have a Terry McLaurin problem, too. I love Terry. I love 17. 17 has been a fixture at our Redskins football team commander fandom. But it's time we start thinking of looking for a successor. Now, I'm not saying cut Terry. I'm not saying trade Terry. I'm not on that bandwagon. I am on the gradually passing the torch and making Terry McLaurin our number 2 wide receiver and finding a number 1 wide receiver. I think we're buying anything at the trade deadline. Anything. And I mean anything. We're buying anything is buying a new wide receiver 1. I want Chris Olave or I want Brian Thomas Jr. If we're buying anything at the deadline, I think we should sell to get draft picks, to get younger players. But if we're buying anything, I am buying Chris Olave and I am buying on Brian Thomas Jr. It's time. It's time. It's time to buy one of those guys. If one of them are available, I take Raheem Shaheed too. I think he's on a rookie contract. I will take him too. So 3 guys. They're all 3 wide receivers. Raheem, Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave, or said the freaking name. Brian Thomas Jr. There we go. Thank you. I'm buying. Like, because if Terry ever gets hurt again, you do have a guy who could play wide receiver 1 in Rashid Shaheed. Just because of his speed, explosiveness, and big playmaking ability, they have to double him. Have to. That opens up everything for everyone else. For the Lanes, the McCaffreys of the world, all that. You're not retaining Debo. I think we should trade Debo. Trade Debo Samuel Sr. I'm moving on from Duran. If we lose this game on Sunday Night Football versus the Seahawks, which I'll be there for. So if you want to come holler at me, it might be my last home game vlog, guys. It might be. Might be my last home game vlog. And it breaks my heart to say that. So I was looking forward to this 2025 season. I was. And the fact that I might be selling us my home game tickets outside of Denver game, because I'm taking my cousin, but I might be selling my Lions tickets. So if you want to go watch the Detroit Lions play the Commanders, you can DM me on Instagram, _. I'll look out for a price before I put more SeatGeek. So both my Dallas tickets probably, and also part of my Philly tickets to Eagles fans. I'm sorry, I make some of my money back, and I spent like $2,500 on these tickets this year, so I'll make some of my bread back. Okay, so we got some good news. Javon Kinlaw isn't seriously injured, thank the Lord. He said he's okay, and he just fell on his full body weight, and they just wanted to be precautious. That's fine. Terry McLaurin said he's pretty optimistic about the quad injury. Said he will see how he feels tomorrow, and we'll take it day by day. Remember we heard day by day last time? Remember we heard that? He was out for a month. Crap. I'm so freaking done with this freaking season. God darn. I spent $2,500 on these freaking home game tickets. They freaking stink. I hate it here. I hate it here. I just hate it here. I hate being a Commanders fan right now. This hurts, bro. This hurts so bad, man. But I mean, you know, your weapons to be a yeah. Yeah, and you didn't have your starter. You didn't have your franchise quarterback. The wide receiver 1 comes out in the middle of the game, and you refuse to run the football. That was my number one problem with Cliff tonight. He just refused to give Ja'Cory Krosky merit the football. That pissed me off. That really made me mad. And I didn't think he targeted Terry McLaurin enough either. So I do see Jairus's. I see your gripes. I do understand how you feel. I'm not fully out on Cliff. I'm sorry, I'm not on Cliff. I'm not. But I think Cliff is leaving anyway. So understand this too. Like, Cliff is personally, I'm a Penn State fan too. So personally, I want Cliff to go to Penn State. So they get a quarterback that's worth a freaking darn. They can go win some football games. Stop being trash. So yes, I think he's going to Penn State. I really believe that wholeheartedly that Cliff Kingsbury will be leaving the Commander's nest to go coach as the head coach of the Penn State Nittany Lions. So that means now you can call Mike McDaniel and have him be your offensive coordinator. And I am completely fine with that. But I want Mike McDaniel to come and understand this. Run the football, bro. Run the football. Yeah, you're right. You are right. You are right, my friend. And I'm guessing you are an Eagles fan. Yes, you are. And you are correct, my friend. You cannot go in there with Marcus Mariota. I said that earlier in the stream too. Like you can't go in Marcus Mariota to win a football game. I wanted to be competitive. That's all I really wanted to be competitive, and it was competitive for half. So I'm not disappointed about losing the game. I'm disappointed about the injuries that occurred during the game, and it just sucks. It sucks that players just keep getting hurt, and it's just really annoying that we can't just escape a game with no injuries for once. Like we have major players getting hurt every week. It's not like, oh yeah, Cam Madrano got hurt tonight. Okay, bro, I can live with that. Or it's Jeremy Reeves, which will hurt because he's a great special teams player, but it's not Jeremy Reeves. It's Terry McLaurin. It's Debo Samuel. It's Laramie Tunsil. It's freaking Austin Eckler. It's Dietrich Wise. It's no, we don't need a quarterback. Chill out. Chill out. We don't need a quarterback. What we need is a defensive coordinator who maximizes all the time. I would give Joe Witt Jr. credit. He's maximized some of these players, but he hasn't maximized the unit. I can admit that. Or if you're going to go with Joe Witt Jr., you need elite talent. Like, I think Trey Amos is the real deal Holyfield. I still believe in Mikey Sammer still. I still believe in Frankie Louvu. I still believe in Dorrance Armstrong. I still believe in guys like Javon Kinlaw. I like Jacob Martin. I like him. I want to keep him around. I like him. But we have a lot of work to do. Are you trading Deron Payne? Are you moving guys like Debo Samuel, stuff like that? Are you moving these guys? And if you are, and play the young guys, start to evaluate the roster, I'm fine with that. And I want Jaden to be a part of the evaluation. You have to play Jaden. I want to see how they do with the best quarterback on the field. How did Jalen continue to develop? I like what I've seen from Jalen. He muffed the kickoff tonight. That really made me mad. I didn't like that, but he's a rook, so I'll kill him for it. But here's what it is. Tone, tough loss. I know we're going to lose. I knew we were going to lose against a better team, against the Chiefs. At least we didn't get blown out. But we were down about 3 touchdowns. Yeah, I think Jacob Martin is cool. I hope we can keep him, and we need to revamp our defense because we got to keep the young guys in the defense around. All the guys. We got building pieces to this defense. I love Jacob Martin, but I think he's more of a rotational guy. But I love him. I think he's a heck of a football player. I love Javon Kinlaw. He's a DC guy. He's from Northeast. He got that Northeast mentality. He brings it to the field. He's ferocious. He's disrespectful. He mauls people, and he's a dog. And I love what I've seen from Javon Kinlaw. I am a Javon Kinlaw fan. Not a stan, but I am a fan. If they want to keep Deron Payne, I'm cool with that too. I have no problem keeping Deron for the long term. They like him. I think Frankie Lee was a guy you can still build off of as well. Jordan McGee, I want to see more. This defense isn't completely lost, but I would like a playmaking safety. I agree with that with Jairus. I would like a playmaking safety, and I would like a nickel cornerback who can play better than Mikey. I want to move Mikey back outside. I want to personally, but if they don't do that, go get another boundary corner who's a dog. Because as well as Southside Sean played tonight, I am still out on Marshawn Lattimore long term. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. I don't think he's a starter. Nah. I'll play this. He can't be your number one edge rusher. You gotta get Dorrance back, and I think you need to get a guy that's elite. I know we don't want to sign 30-somethings. I would sign one older player. One. That guy is Trey Hendrickson. I would personally do that. Outside that, I'll go youth movement. But that's the only veteran I'm like, ooh, I like that. You know? We'll see how things go for the rest of the season. This is probably an 8-win team, probably 8-9 team when everything's said and done. Maybe 7-10-ish. We'll see. Maybe you beat Seattle. I changed my mind. But they fought for a half. That's all you can ask for from these guys. You came in with a backup quarterback. And you fought. You fought for a bit. And you gave Mahomes and them all they can handle for a half. And at the end of the day, that's all I can ask for. We lost the game. It sucks. The injuries after the loss is really hurting me a lot more than the loss itself. Because you thought we were going to be Kansas City with a backup quarterback. You were insane. I was kind of feeding it for a little bit, but when we didn't take advantage of the turnovers, I knew we were going to lose. So I'm going to get some sleep, guys. But that's going to do it for tonight's live stream. I was glad to talk to you guys tonight. And I appreciate you guys' time. And love you guys. I doubt it. They didn't give him an extension. That's I didn't see an extension. Let's look that up before I go. I want to know about that. I didn't see a Trey Hendrickson extension. I didn't see one. Pretty sure he's still on that 1-year deal. Yeah, he's still on that 1-year deal. He hasn't signed it. He hasn't signed an extension yet. It was just a renegotiation for 1 year. Yeah, he's a free agent after this year. Yeah, so he's a free agent. So, yeah. And they kind of have a $6 million cap hit if you let. No, they didn't extend him at all. Keep your head up, but so you keep your head up. Thank you, young boy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, young boy. Appreciate you. Y'all are injured. That's why I didn't understand how Cowboys fans like being an injured team. That's not on, but y'all get healthy. I appreciate it coming from an Eagle fan, coming from a young boy like you, man. I appreciate you, bro. We're gonna be out of this, y'all. We're gonna be out of this, y'all. We're gonna be cool, cuz. It's all good out of this, y'all. It's all right. I gotta come back. I gotta come back to the city, man. Give me a cheesesteak and enjoy a little fitty life, man. I ain't been out there in a minute. You guys know I'm really from Pennsylvania. Really from Lancaster, but Philadelphia has a special place in my heart. The city itself. I just love the city. I love the culture. Just not an Eagle fan. I'm a Sixers fan though. Shout out to Six, but not an Eagle fan. But much love to you though, bro. I appreciate you watching my channel. Appreciate you pulling up. And much love to you, bro. Appreciate you. Good night, T.O. Get some rest, man. I hope everyone gets plenty of rest. Hope everyone has a great evening. Clear your head. Get into some deep prayer. Talk to the Lord. And I catch y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 8,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe and like button and share button. Tough loss tonight, but it is what it is. What's next? Probably sells at the deadline. And we'll see how things go. We'll see what AP does. And I'm only bound on a couple of players, though. because I think that would be a really dope if we bought on those certain players. If we get Rashid Shaheed, I'll be like going nuts. Let's go. We got Chris Olave. Let's go. We got Brian Thomas. Let's go. But outside of that, I'm not buying no one else. I'm not buying Trey Henderson. You can give me the offseason. I'm not buying no one else. I'm selling a lot of my pieces. It might be a lot of minor trades like a Noah Ibenogamy, guy like me, Trent Scott, some stuff, small stuff, but we'll see. But have a good one, guys. We'll talk more tomorrow. And catch y'all later. Peace.